Ever try selling shares in your startup only to realize you're not allowed to? Or worse, you being forced to sell in a deal you didn't even choose? Let's talk about legal traps inside your NVCA term sheet that can lock you in or drag you out. Hey everyone, I'm Corey, a startup lawyer helping entrepreneurs decode law, technology, and innovation. This is part 7 of our NVCA Term Sheet Series, a dedicated playlist to help you negotiate with confidence. If you missed part 6 on board governance structures, make sure to check that out, link in the description below, before you hand over that board seat. In this video, we'll break down the right of first refusal, co-sale, and drag-along concepts, how these terms affect founder liquidity and exits, common traps to avoid, and we'll round out with tips for founders negotiating these clauses. Okay, the right of first refusal, or ROFR. The right of first refusal gives the company and sometimes investors the first chance to buy your shares even before you sell them to someone else. And why investors might like this is that it keeps control inside the trusted circle. Why founders should care, it can slow down your liquidity plans or block sales entirely. So what are co-sale rights or tag-along rights? These allow minority shareholders to tag along when a major shareholder, often a founder or early investor, sells their stake. Why does it matter? Well, everyone gets a fair shot at the exit. While buyers might resist, it can make deals more complex, or they may only want to purchase a certain amount of shares at a certain percentage, and they may not want all of the shares of everyone trying to tag along. Next, we have drag-along rights. Drag-along rights allow majority shareholders to force minority shareholders to sell in the case of a company usually selling all of their shares to a large third-party acquirer. Why should founders care? Well, you might be the one getting dragged along here. Why it can help deals? It ensures buyers can get 100% of the equity of a business and have clean ownership. So what are some founders' tips for negotiating? In this case, you want to balance control and flexibility. You don't let the right of first refusal kill your liquidity options. You also want to ensure clear exit paths. You want to make sure the co-sale mechanics are clear, especially when future exits are on the table. Next, you also want fair drag-along terms. You want to set terms that protect minority shareholders while keeping deals executable. You don't want to give a 1% or 0.5% or even smaller shareholder hold-up value for a transaction that can benefit everyone. Okay, so let's recap. The right of first refusal is an internal control, but it could potentially limit liquidity. The co-sale or tag-along is for fairness in exits, but it does potentially add some complexity that you have to keep in mind. When it comes to the drag-along, efficient exits are important, but they're risky for unprotected founders. Smart founders balance control with flexibility to grow and exit on their terms. Now, this is part 7 of our NVCA Term Sheet Series. Make sure to check out the full playlist, link in the description below, to sharpen your edge before your next financing round. Join me on the path to decoding law, technology, and innovation to grow your business. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time.